Hello, hello, hello. Wow, that's very zoomed out. I was trying to zoom it in, not out, so we are really far away. Okay. I forgot which way that camera is meant to go. That's now really... yeah, sure. That works for me. How are we all doing? Are we all excited to do some King of the Castle? Let me say hello to some people. Also, the bribes. What's going on there? Clever, congrats on being first. Govey, hello. Uncle Ham, hello. Rosie, hello. Mars, hello. Moa, hello. Ozzy, hello. Mars, thank you for those lovely biddies. And Moa, thank you also for those lovely biddies. You're both wonderful. You're getting the was it to get first on the leaderboard? Is that what that was for? I respect it. I do respect it. Oh, you know what I've not done yet? It was a bribe. What's the bribe for is the real question. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. I need to put a message in the King of the Castle Discord. Oh, I've not even put a message out in our Discord. That's how slow I've been. Okay. Let's do both of those right now. And then we'll play King of the Castle. Who do we think's gonna win? We've had 2 Baron victories. Is that correct? Well, a Baron and the King. So everyone is on their own again this time, I believe. There you go. That's in that chat. Mars, I have just seen the achievement you got yesterday, and I'm very jealous about a pirate queen booty. Oh, yeah, we'll count that. I count as a full queen victory. That was our first queen victory, actually. Yeah, let's go on that. That's the important part there. Our first queen victory. What a rush. What a rush. Put that in there. Looking for a game. Okay, boo. We're ready. We are ready. Stunning. Yeah, you were loyalists. So it was kind of like a Baron win. I count that as a full Baron win and a full Queen win. You know. Hey, how about that hydration, everybody? Has everyone been staying hydrated? I hope so. I hope we are. Now I don't even remember who our new queen. Oh yeah, Queen Elk. Oh, I forgot about her. Oh, look how good she is. I took I made a new picture for her, didn't I, as well? Where was that? Yeah, oh, I should have put that in the Discord. Okay. Yeah, so there's Queen Elk. Oh, she looks so cool. Oh, she's so cool. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. She will be another queen. We're going to try and get as many queen victories as possible is what I was thinking. I think that's kind of funny. But anyway, you know how this works. Exclamation mark join. Get on in here. The Barons were very stacked last time, so I'm hoping we get a bit of a mixture, because if the Barons remain stacked the entire time that we play this dynasty, then it may be a consistent Baron victory. So we'll see what happens. I will join just for the chance that Roderick can come back. I won't be partaking in the votes, but it's just so the original family can come back into the line potentially. That's what that's for. Very fun. We've not got any chiefs. Ah, there you go, DJ. Welcome to the Chiefs, my friend. Thank God that you're here. We'll give everyone a bit of time to join. There's no rush. Shall we move my face out of the way? That might be a good idea, so everyone can look at the wonderful Queen Elk. I'll just move myself down here for the time being, just while everyone can, you know, look how cool our queen is. Barons rule, other factions rule. It's a power move. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out. Considering the last one, you didn't do the last dynasty didn't do particularly well. I'm proud that you're doing well this time. I need to flip my camera. I need to extend my camera. Which button was that? Was it this one? Yes, it was. DJ, well, I'm happy for you to be here, my friend. Welcome to the Chiefs. We'll give it a little bit more time, just so hopefully you can get some more Chiefs in. I'm gonna make a Discord link as well. There you go. Discord.gg/mathman. You have the ability to scheme if you want to scheme. I don't know how much scheming there has been in this dynasty yet. I know in previous ones we had a lot more scheming, but I think people have been generally quite chill. Yeah, we'll give it a bit more time. Oh, while we wait for this, I want to tell everyone what happened today, which was shocking behavior. I feel like I'm not centered. There you go. So you may remember we have a gecko. Her name's Smee, very cute. And today, all of her live food escapes while me and Rosie were working. So I was in the living room for whatever reason, and I was walking out and I could see Oreo, our cat, just kind of swiping something, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And it was like a mealworm on the floor, and I was like, that's not a good sign. So me and Rosie had to just like purge the office because there was so many around. It was crazy. Andrew, hello, my friend. Emission, hello. Cheers. DJ, how do you feel about being the only chief? Yeah, it was a tough one. It was definitely not ideal having a bunch of mealworms around the place, but we cleaned it up. They just ate out of a bag. You're so down, DJ. I'm happy that you're ready to be the king of the chiefs. The chief of the north. Started to read a book yesterday as well. I've not read a book in years, but I bought A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I was reading that last night. It was very nice. Duke DJ of the North. Beautiful. I kind of want to wait till there's at least one more chief, because I just feel bad that you don't have anyone. But if you're happy to, we can continue. There will be chiefs. Well, it'll be one of those things that you'll get everyone that's like, there we go. So anyone that's new will join you. Kermit, welcome. Some fromage, welcome again. How are you doing? Well, that is the beautiful two chiefs. Kermit, you are in. You're part of the Chiefs of the North, my friend. So yeah, you're looking good. This is your character. Random Lower's back as well. Hello, good to see you again, my friend. Welcome back to the Chiefs. And with our noble three chiefs, I think that is a good place to start. Now, for those that haven't played the game before, it's very simple. Your goal is to take over the kingdom from me, your king. But I'll try my best to stop you. Right, there we go. Let's get me back in that. Get me back in that corner, eh? Go ahead, don't you worry, we'll walk you through it. It's a very fun game. So essentially, I'll do like a really brief overview right now. So all of the three regions have stats. So you can see you've got the barons here, you've got the chiefs here, and you've got the patricians here. You're a chief. And in a second, you'll be choosing what your goal is going to be. So how you want to take over the kingdom from me, your king. So then, essentially, you'll want to get, like, say, a certain amount of trade, or you'll want to lower someone else's trade, or there'll be certain goals that you want to get. And there'll be votes for different events. And essentially, you'll vote as part of our nobles to decide what you want to happen. It's very story-based. And obviously each story outcome will result in a statistic changing. So yeah, that's essentially how, in short, how the game works. But you'll get the gist of it pretty fast. For those that aren't already, feel free to join the Discord. Discord.gg/mathman. In there, we have a scheme in chat. So you can scheme with your other nobles, whether that's all as a group or as sort of separate regions. That's completely fine. Yeah, let's hop into it. Let's meet our lovely nobles, shall we? This is Queen Elk. What a stud. That's all I'm saying. Now that you're a queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Let's meet these powerful chiefs, shall we? Ah, Chief of the North himself, DJ. Good to see you. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it dealing with us lots. Let's meet the patricians next. Ah, Ozzy, hello, Ozzy Law. How you doing, my friend? A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And how about the barons? Clever use of a name. Good to see you. Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, The council hall immediately fills with raised voices and nobles argue. Is this what your mother fought so hard for? That is the first time we've seen that line in any of our King of the Castle games. We've never had a queen won. I like Barotrauma. It's a good game. I couldn't get it started with the last time I played it, weirdly. It came up with my ad block, kept blocking it for some reason. If I could get it fixed, I wouldn't mind playing it again. We once played it on stream ages ago, and people kept drugging me. The path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? How should we do it? How should we do it this time? So we were a conqueror last time, which is why we have... That's actually not that high military. Saint could work. Saint is very not looking good, though. Faith is an all-time low. Farming could be nice. A trade could be nice, to be fair. Trade is very high in the lands. I don't know. Do I want that? I feel like I want to do good in the kingdom, you know? We do need more military. So which ones haven't we done? So you're saying Conqueror? No, sorry. The greatest Cretan who ever lived. Is that what you want? Cheers. Look at the greatest queen, the queen who ever lived. She does look very authoritative. Was mother of the nation. Okay, we'll do the greatest queen who ever lived. I don't even remember which ones we've done. I see you're the type who likes to build a lot of statues of yourself, aren't you? Yes. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Okay. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Lovely. Yeah, I'll try and fill your pockets. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your mother, but now is your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation.
Doing nails emoji. Doing nails emoji.
Slay. Right, let's get this over with. Let's call the nobles in, shall we? So yeah, Kermit, this is how this works. There's different votes for what you want to do, and I'll start the vote in just a second. And you see each of the votes have like a different stat that they'll affect. So some will raise military, some will raise stability, some will lower. And essentially, you can just pick whichever one you want with exclamation mark vote and then the letter that associates with it. So I think as your queen, I think we should force the commoners to swear a blood oath. That sounds perfect to me. Commoners, I want you to pay in blood for your queen's victory. Yes, Govey, I like what you're thinking. Kermit, thank you for voting with me. Clever DJ is trying to throw me into a river. How about a blood debt? Am I right? A blood debt would be great. A blood oath, even. I think it sounds perfect to me. Nobles, thank you for voting with me. Now let's watch all of the peasants bleed for their queen. The common citizens of the capital are lined up in a winding queue that loops around a dozen streets. One by one, they are brought before your throne, bowing and scraping. After a bit of prodding from your watchman, each citizen slices their palm and smears their blood on your boots. Oh, that's so gross. Swear their eternal loyalty. No amount of scrubbing will save your shoes after this. That's so bad. Yes, and anyone who's in the Discord, you get to see Govi's lovely royal gazettes, which is always very fun. The last monarch to hold a blood oath ceremony was King Timian the Mad, who also once declared war on the color blue. The peasants muttered darkly that another tyrant sits on the throne. Yeah. Yes. Ogloff, welcome, my friend. I'm sure you're part of the Chiefs. Yes, welcome to the Chiefs, my friend. And that is the end of season 1. And now is your time that you get to decide how you want to take your queen out. Tyrell of the Lord of Mars bloodline, notorious Marcher General, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. Another Mars. When have the barons of the marsh backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do what it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. Barons, how do you want to take your queen out? Uprising, propaganda, or gunpowder? Install her. Do we need more gunpowder? So there's a bit of a running thing where the barons always choose gunpowder. And you've never had it, if I'm right. I don't think you ever did it. Did it for the memes. Okay, so you're pretty spread across. Do we have a decider? Sir Fromage, are you here? Do you want to be your decider? I'll give you a little bit of time. The lovely Fromage. If you're not here, then it will just randomly select for you. Break the tie. Okay, I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2. We're randomizing it, baby. Right, let's see what the bands. Oh. The random choice was too much for the game. But do you see the gunpowder underneath there? Did my game just crash? Ironically, the only time the gunpowder has ended the game. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Beautiful. The Republic of Kurth. Oh, I hear they have this substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the barons could take over the kingdom. What could possibly go wrong? I wonder if we'll be brought into 100 years of darkness because of gunpowder again. Of course, a sensible queen would never allow one region to hoard such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners do not fear the queen's wrath. To advance our scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Chiefs of the North. Gulfielder of the random Lowell clan, infamous Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North. We all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Elk II. How do we make this happen? Chiefs. Intimidation, prophecy, or hornblower. What are you feeling? Hey, Duck. What are you feeling, everybody? Duck, who have you joined? Are you a baron as well? Ah, patrician. Welcome to the patricians, good sir. Funny enough, I don't think you're the only one that's done that. Just all of your random offspring. Prophecy, okay. To raise authority. Kermit, I like your thinking. Chiefs, I like it. Everyone is getting pretty old, yeah. The Chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance her scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Well, I will rule. Patricians, hello. Hey, we can get the Mathman bloodline back on the throne. Okay, so Clever, I think this would be for the family tree. This will be Mathman's son, I guess, which is perfect. Marcel Ashenfell. Can we take this back? Hey, cheers everybody. We're getting back on the throne. Marcel the Mathman 22 family, powerful coastal politician fixer, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured pose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Elk II. Something must be done. This is the one time we actually agree, because they were on the throne one time. Patricians, would you like to do sorcery, subterfuge, or doppelganger? What do you think?
If you get the hydration police descendant as an option, you better take him. I'll haunt you otherwise.
If you get the hydration police descendant. Well, we'll see what happens. If it pops up, we'll see. We'll see. Sorcery is interesting. I've never seen sorcery before. Doppelganger. Does anyone want to break the tie? Ozzy wants to do doppelganger as well. That's tragic. I do think A would have been easy. So then we'd all be on authority. Oh, Duck is voted A. Okay. Is anyone else in the patricians? We do have Andrew. I think you're the decide and vote if you want to do it. So you can either vote A, which is raise authority, which I think would be the easier one, or C, which is lower defiance. I could piss you all off.
Nice cock. Perfect.
How you feeling, Andrew? I'll give you a couple minutes. But if not, I will press continue and it will randomly pick. I do like the idea of everyone picking authority. I think that's really funny. We just all want a tyrant queen. The suspense. Andrew? Is Andrew here? I don't know if Andrew's here. Right. I'm gonna press continue. And we'll see what happens. It'll be really funny if it's all authority. So we got a doppelganger. We got a doppelganger in our midst. The patricians plan to swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance that scheme, the patricians must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay. So we've got Tyrell of the Barons, who wants to do gunpowder. We got Gulfilda, who is a prophecy. And we've got Marcel, is a doppelganger. I think this could work. I'm intrigued. Laws of the land. The monarch's iron choice makes perfect sense to raise authority. So I think everyone will probably, anytime I pick a raise authority, they're going to be like, yes. Sorry, Moa. Not this time. How much money do you have? You are still ridiculously rich. Clever is a close second-ish. A thief. I think it's probably a good idea to get our honor guard straight away. Make the chiefs your honor guard. I think if someone is persuasive enough, I will pick whoever persuades me. I've got no allegiances to anyone. One day you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watchers standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. Wow. Fearlessly defending me from dust, are ya? Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked. I swear we bought them stuff last time. And the shins and stole my proper pike. I grabbed the first thing I could as a replacement. Go get a new pike. quartermaster's too drunk to give you a pike. Okay. I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honor guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? I think the Barons protected the elk, Your Majesty. Okay, that's a pretty fair one. Raising authority, that's also a fair point, Kermit. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Interesting. I'll ponder it. But first, how about we all come together and let's pick something that will work for us. I'm okay spending a bit of money on some new equipment. I think it works. I think it works. How about you all join with me and vote for A? We will pay a little bit of money, but our watch is going to be beautiful. They're going to have so much steel and shine. Clever doesn't want to raise it. Really? We're getting some... Oh, yeah, of course. Because the Barons don't want high authority. Interesting, interesting. Are we missing some patricians? I'll wait a little bit longer. I'll wait a little bit longer if anyone wants to join us. Yeah, I mean, this does seem like the Chiefs... Oh, what about that? It does seem like the Chiefs are looking to help the Queen. You've got a common goal, as and I respect that. Let's spend a fortune on some new equipment, eh? Beautiful. Beautifully done. Soon your watcher outfitted in gleaming new armor, wielding a pike in each hand to fend off urchins. They're not actually more competent, but they look impressive. If one thing is clear from this mess is that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like these kittens. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalty will be divided between you and their region, of course. You could just hire foreign mercenaries, but they'd be loyal to coin above all else. Well, let's meet everyone, shall we? I think let's meet who's around. Tell me about these northern warriors I've heard so much about. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable and in a fight unbeatable. They sound pretty good. They sound pretty good. What about these coastal gladiators? Oh, look at that. A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. The skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? they're criminals. We got the veterans of the marsh.
Your mother conquered half of Ashmead with the barons at her back. Surely you ought to do the same.
We'll have a think. We'll have a think. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They're uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt to life in the palace, but they're loyal and tough as nails. And let's just see about these foreign mercenaries. Around fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Okay, go on everybody. Make your last calls. Who should I pick? Who should I pick? So there's been some... I can't pick the mercenaries. I'm leaning towards the Chiefs right now. I think the Chiefs do sound like a good proposition to me, so the Chiefs could work. You think the Barons seem like the best choice? Well, the Barons are currently the only ones actively going against my my goal. So we've got the Chiefs who want to support your lovely queen, the Barons who want to go against the queen, and the patricians who are just chill. The patricians are doing their own thing. Round of blow, a chief signs the Barons. I'm picking the Northern Warriors. My boys are gonna sort us out. Our lovely Northern Warriors, our Vikings. It's too late. The Vikings are coming. The warrior heroes arrive a week later. They swagger in with big grins and bigger axes, belching and singing, roaring out unsavory jokes. One of your courtiers faints. Chiefs, don't you let me down, chiefs. Lovely chiefs. There's some rumblings at the university. How very interesting. How did you end up on the other side, my friend Sam? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Well, the sad thing is you won't be able to vote through YouTube, but you're able to still watch through YouTube. Twitch is where it's at for the votes, I'm afraid. But you're welcome to relax and see how the story goes. The Gazette has been made, has it? Let's have a little look, eh? Ah, beautiful. Oh, yeah. On your knees. Oh, Jesus, hello. It always gets a bit confusing when people have different names on YouTube and Twitch. Well, how's it going, my friend? That looks so gross. In a stunning decision by the nobles, Queen Elk II has assumed the throne with a coronation in the style of a blood oath sworn by the very peasants she rules over. Concerns over dramatic ceremony have swept over the marsh, and whispers of a potential tyrannical rule have many of the common folk worried. Only time will tell just how oppressive the new queen will be, and just how justified the peasants' fears are. That's great. I love that. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a long day, though, so I'm quite happy to be playing some King of the Castle. I would like to see some Ragnarok at some point. Is that what the prophecy is? Is that I thought Ragnarok was its own thing. Oh yeah, rumblings. What rumblings? What's going on? Nasty rumors of secret nighttime meetings in the one of the old libraries. The rumor is they're examining the rules of succession. I think we had this last time. The very rules that put you on the throne. Who knows what conclusion they may come to? Hey, there's nothing to worry about here. I think we're fine. As long as we don't... we're not going to leave them. So I think... Because we left them last time, I think. Or do we spy? I don't remember. But anyway, nobles of the court. What do you want to do? Hire a spy? Or summon a scholar? She loses, we'll call her a leech. Okay, bit of a mixture. Chiefs are voting for C. Some B's. Chiefs are standing united. It's really good to see. Good on you, Chiefs. Apart from Hog. The unitedness has fallen. Okay, so you wanna summon some spies. Your spy is sent to Quail University disguised as a student of metaphysics and is given a bag of gold to use for bribes. Okay. Well, I hope that goes well for them. And we're about to see a thief, so let's hope this doesn't end with me losing the 400 gold coins that I have. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Chief Random Lowell shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Random, what do you have to say for yourself? Got to be good, nonsense rummaging through your drawers, and I'm sure you'll find it. The thing. The Baron's a lie. You might see a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Random Lowell's ancestor hexed my family with a curse of Morgana, turning every second daughter's hair bright blue. Is that why I've got blue hair? Who was my family? I don't remember. That is very funny if that's lined up. Part of me needs to check this now. We need to look at the family tree.
Off with his head again.
Off with their head again. Do you reckon we'll be a werewolf Because we were a werewolf last time. I've just remembered. Isn't 12, if 12 comes back, 12 is a wizard as well. I remember. Right, where's the family tree? Who was my mother?
Off with his head.
Everyone wants to kill them. Prince Finn. Oh, it is Chief Random Blow. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh no, sorry, it's someone else. Ardan. That's fine. It's the other way around, actually. That's because his ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household. I know Random Low stole my priceless ring. It brings a much great luck and bounty, and my dear nephew is to wear it when he marries. Oh, I know what this is. Random Low, can we trust you? I'm gonna let you all decide. Yeah, it's a dodgy one. So you can either arrest Random Law straight away or send a Chancellor to investigate. Investigates does make sense. Random Law is kind of funny that you get to vote on your own, like, what's happening to you. Okay. Everyone wants to send a Chancellor to investigate. I'm down for that. It makes sense. We'll see what happens. Fragda thanks you profusely, but the chiefs are furious that the accusants are being taken seriously. You order the Chancellor to search Random Law's home for the special ring. Goodness me, I do enjoy tales about such mysteries. I shall do my best. But we'll find out what happens next, eh? And that'll be in the next season. Now is the time for the auction. For those that haven't done this before, this is where you can put your money to use. So when I start the auction, you can spend your money on 2 of these things. So 2 of them will win. You can put money wherever you want. Each of them has a stat that will be increased or decreased. Just a reminder of what everyone needs. The barons want to lower authority. The chiefs want to raise authority. And the patricians want to lower their own defiance. Feel free to vote however you want. Okay. Clever is instantly going for the 1 coin on the lower authority. We don't need to buy anything, no. But it would also kind of suck if they get a lower defiance just from paying 1 coin, you know. F and D, F-Low's trade. F and B. D would be kind of good for us. Duck's putting in a whole 4 coins into D. Powerful. Clever is putting money into B. I don't know why they want F. What's F for? Trade. You're not far off it. If you were to dump a bit of money into D, you would get it. You would get the D. Oh, there we go. Everyone always waits for the end. Everyone always waits for the end. Beautiful. Balanced as all things should be. 1 to lower authority, 1 to rise authority. Hey, Swatpass, how you doing? Ooh, that means you're like super fast now. Speedy. Duck. What a lovely lad, eh? Oh yeah, we got more about the ring. Should we do that first? Let's go to the north. Let's find out what's happening with the ring. Hey, don't worry, we got it. Chancellor, tell me what happened about this ring. Your Majesty, I found Baron Fragda's ring, but the situation is, well, delicate. Chief Random Lowell II's niece has it because Fragda's nephew used it to propose to her. My guardian, random lol, doesn't understand true love. My dear Matthias and I are meant to be together, feud or no. And all we want is a quiet life, a little garden, a flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so. Clever, you may need to take screenshots of these characters. Get them on the family tree, because random lol is on the family tree, believe it or not. They are actually somewhat related to us as well. Random is innocent. Sparker Pants, I would be disappointed if you're not watching me in 69,000 by 420. Hey, well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. No one knows about this romance yet, but tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between the barons and the chiefs. Perhaps I'm soft-hearted, but I can't help feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this peacefully? To the Tavern War traitor. But I don't want to break them up. I don't want to forbid the romance either. I shall bless this marriage. Bless this union. Defiance is rolling up. Oh, cheers, my leash. Matthias, it's okay. You will stay together. You and whatever your husband's name was, or wife's name, I forgot. And Tove. You formally bless the upcoming marriage of Matthias and Tove. Both barons and chiefs are outraged, claiming you've disrespected their long-century feud in tradition. Oh, there we go. There's the happy couple. As wedding preparations begin, the story of a love-struck couple catches the imagination of the Marcher peasants, who work together to make a huge cornucopia as a wedding gift. Hey, Magnus, how you doing? The lovely Grand Magnus Bunny. Welcome, welcome. I think that's beautiful. That's very nice. And as they're talking about marriage, I think it's about time we start looking for Queen Elks. I thought that was quite sweet. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Elk does not mind. Elk will choose any. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to see the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. And we've got news from the spy as well. Okay. Your Majesty, the spy you sent to the university has been picked up by the Palace Watch. Oh no. Excellent. What has he learned? Oh, I thought he got arrested. Very little, Your Majesty, if his exam scores are any measure. The young spy has encountered the student body, taken up drinking, and now spending his time composing modern three-syllable poetry. Oh, look at this spy. Okay. Read me some of your poetry. Beer at noon. Was this bread? Flatulence. Beautiful. Have you discovered any university secrets? Something found? Big bad fact? Oh, he just left before he finished. I know, Your Majesty, the university is definitely plotting something against the crown. Perhaps they're even looking to prove your succession was not legitimate. If you can brook the delay, Your Majesty. Big bad fact. Crippled the university financially is quite nice. Okay. We are either going to cripple the university financially or arrest the scholar and question them. Yeah, I'm happy with either. We need a bit of money. We could always do with more authority. What do you think? What say the nobles of the courts? Are you one for crippling universities? I don't know. We'll find out very soon, I'm sure. Okay, it's actually pretty even right now. Okay, what it was even. Triple the university financially. I'll take that money. Don't mind if I do. A message is sent to the university demanding a hefty tribute and threatening dire consequences for non-payment. The scholars pay without looking up from their desks. Oh, they got money. They got big bucks, apparently, if they don't care for that. That's very funny. We did need some money. Amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small squat castle stands watch over the marching border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. There has been a colossal failure. The ports are guarded day and night, and the merchants of Kurth refuse to trade behind the queen's back. Damned Kurth monopoly. We need a reliable source of gunpowder for our plan to work. The problem is the merchants won't trade with us while the queen is all-seeing. The Baron's aim is to lower authority to 4 or less. Crazy. Ah, Chiefs, good to see you. Far to the north, where snow blankets the landscape and wolves howl into the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant queen and the warrior who will overthrow her. A congregation of god speakers huddle around the table, detailing the supposed ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Gorfilda will be our queen. All hail the Lord Renderer. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Gorfilda's head. The people of the north are rising. Grohala's warriors have already pledged themselves to us. The most influential of the old gods is the influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure the old ways of the north are alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Gorfilda. Oh god! The next stage of the chief scheme, they must lower faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. They've got 0 faith. God damn it, chiefs. That's crazy. That is a crazy pool. Patricians, you want to be... Oh, I'm not gonna bribe you, actually. I was gonna be like, if you need defiance, I'll do it. Please no tax. please no tax. No, the chiefs are already quite high with their thing. It does make sense to tax the patricians, I won't lie. I just don't think I need to. But I'm going to. Sorry, patricians. Sorry. They would need a very high defiance. Oh! Fever dreams. Well, that's suspicious. Now, we did have a werewolf in the family before. So, interesting. Let's see what happens. Ever since you were a child, you've had strange urges. Whenever you asked your mother about them, she brushed it off. But now things have taken a turn for the worse. You've always had a love of rich meat, not unusual for a royal, but now your hunger is insatiable. Your dreams have become vivid and disturbing. Screams echo through the woods as your jaw bites beast and human alike. Is this some werewolf thing? It is. It is. We may or may not have been a werewolf in our last game. The council have noticed your lack of sleep. Your mother never prepared you for this. Something must be done. The werewolf bloodline. Find a local physician. Sneak out of the woods. Seek out a woods witch for a folk remedy. Go hunting or ignore it. Okay, what do you think? Hunting or witch? Hunting or witch? Mars is just like ignore. Mars is also a werewolf for context, so Mars actually has a lot to say. Witch? Which?
Hydrate brothers.
Oh, hydrate everybody.
Stays hydrated till the 30th March he shall buy him a Nintendo Switch.
Hydrate brothers. Hydrate brothers. Cheers. Yeah, you're old and a werewolf, so you're clearly doing something right. If you've lived this long. Nah, Moa's fine. Moa's one for the queen. I don't want to do a local physician because they might call me out, you know. I'm gonna go find a wood witch. You know? Let's go see what happens. Witchy stuff. Witchy stuff sounds fun. 12 is a wizard. 12 is a wizard. Maybe we'll find... Maybe 12 is the wood witch. While the spy master keeps an ear out for rumors of magic, you begin your search in your spare time. You can only hope that you find someone before it's too late. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, the happy couple. Your Majesty, from the marsh and the couple from the marsh and the north are here speaking to the council. Oh. Yeah. 12 is still sad about some stuff to do with magic. That's really funny. That's really funny. Oh, 12. 12, 12, 12. You are the wizard. You are the wizard, but you are also very depressed because of some stuff. No hard feelings, 12. No hard feelings. Oh, Your Majesty, you've brought us so much joy. I can't believe I finally got to be with my dear Tove. But it's not all good. We wanted to get married and start a farm together, enjoy some peace and quiet for a change. All we need is each other and a few adorable animals. And the wedding would be tiny, 400 people at most. God, okay. But of course, Fragner and Random Blow refuse to give us anything. Please, Your Highness, help us out just one more time. What do we think, everybody? So, we can force Fragner or Random Low to give the money. The couple should forge their own pact in the coast. I like that. Going to the coast is quite nice. I don't want to do the farm as a silly idea. That seems kind of mean. Okay, please. See what do you want to vote? A, B, or C? So into the marsh, into the north, or split from their families and go to the coast. What do you think? Oh, people want Fragner to keep. Okay, I'll take it. Stay in the barren lands. That's 2 healthy barons right there that you get to keep. So, I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense. I think it's safe to say that A is looking like it might win. Well, I'm glad that went well. Oh, hello. Is it Merodric? Merodric, welcome. Who have you joined? You have joined the patricians, I'm guessing. Yeah, welcome to the patricians, my friend. Welcome to the patricians. When Fragner realizes that the council's decision is final, he grudgingly hosts the wedding at his fortress and hands over the desired 30 acres as a gift. The wedding itself is a modest affair for nobility, but Matthias and Tove don't mind. They only have eyes for each other. Well, there we go. The family tree grows ever bigger. I'm excited. Bard soon seized on the story, making it more and more dramatic in every telling, and praising Fragner for eventually coming round. The story puts the barons at an advantage on the negotiation table. As for the couple, they live happily enough on Fragner's land with the help of the lucky ring. Matthias cultivates a flock of sheep who follow him devotedly wherever he goes. Oh, that's quite sweet. What a beautiful tale, everybody. And now it's time to look at our options. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. The Chancellor leads you to a great hall where you've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by cloth. Chiefs, you are. I do like it. We'll see. Okay, let's see who we've got. First portrait. Niall, firstborn son of Northern 12's clan. Apparently, the other Northerners have nicknamed him the Wind Speaker. Can't imagine why. I'm sure there's a bit of wizard in him. Even among the Northerners, he's made some of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one knows why. Can help with being a werewolf. He seems like a cool guy. I can see the appeal. From the coast we have Dominica, the wealthy heiress to the Lord Patrician is Merodric's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue as well. Her interests are typical for the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. She's said to be led by her passion, living in the moment with no thought for her reputation. She sounds great. She sounds great. And then we've finally got the March's offering. Yvette, scorn of the prestigious Grand Magnus Bunny bloodline. A gloomy woman prone to sudden floods of tears. Naturally, the other barons despise her for showing such weakness. Like most barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Well, that's not good. And nor is she. Actually, she walks with a limp ever since she shot herself in the shin trying to hit a ferret. So she will shoot me, which maybe we don't want. I think the chiefs are the best, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, plead your cases. What say you, nobles? Plead your cases. I raised an idiot. Yeah, you like to hunt and you apparently shoot yourself. Cool wizard man. Cool wizard man does make the most sense. So we've got the Wind Speaker, son of the prestigious Wizard 12. We've got Dominica, who is really pretty but really up themselves. And we got Yvette, who shoots me.
The chief is a werewolf hunting wizard, your majesty. Fireball is more dangerous than crossbow bolt.
But they might be able to cure me if they're a wizard. It's Roderick. I will pay you to take my daughter. Roderick, I'm glad you're committing to the bribery. What can you offer? What can you offer me? That is a very good point, Moa. I have not chosen a coastal candidate yet. So. Oh wait, what happened?
My wizardry is the best in the land and I taught everything to my son. Besides, wouldn't you want a wizard to protect you more than the other two?
A wizard king does sound kind of cool. A wizard husband. The king does sound good. The king does sound good. I was doing the highlighted videos. Choose the patricians for once. You already chose the others before. You're not wrong. Maybe we should look again. Moa, you've made some very good points with your lovely bitties. Let me look again. Dominica. From the coast, we have Dominica, the wealthy heiress to the Lord Patrician is Merodric's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. The fact she's got a silver tongue too. So she does look good. She does look pretty nice. She likes money. I like a bit of money. You can't pick patricians either.
You can't pick the pat though. At Mathman22 it evinces his scheme. You either die by scheme fireball or crossbow bolt. I would say the bolt is safer.
Scheme fireball or crossbow bolt. To increase wealth. Well, we're about to literally get an ad right now. So what we'll do, I'm going to ponder it while I pee, because I actually do need the toilet. So there's a 3-minute ad, everybody. I'm going to ponder this while I pee, and I'll come back while the ad ends. Does that sound good? Well, it has to, because I need to pee. I'll be 2 seconds, everybody. Enjoy the ad. Enjoy the ad. Talk amongst yourselves. Nobles. Nobles, how are we doing? What are our thoughts? How are we doing? Oh, Modric, thank you for the follow, by the way. I think you did that while I was away. Okay, let me have a little read. Little skim what people said. I am leaning towards the patricians. Just because I've not picked them yet. Magnus, let's be real, if she shoots herself, so you're not gonna die from a crossbow bolt, but she will. That's very funny. Okay, I think I'll make my decision. I will marry into the patricians because I've not done it yet. And I think that's a nice little... Oh, but I do like the north. Ah, I do want the north as well. I'm torn between the north and the coast. We got 2 seasons, so there's still a season left to fix the thing. Moa, would it please you? I know I taxed you. I know you're a little upset. I'm gonna pick the coast to please you and everyone. Oh, that's come down by 2. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Covers, I know. 12. I'm sorry I let you down. Yeah. Where do I send the guy, man? Well, right to this sweet castle up here, Roderick. Along with your daughter. Your daughter is the only gold I need, my friend. Right. And everyone loves it. I'm getting the golden choice. Everyone loves the golden choice, I know. Okay. What's this? Stop the presses. Oh, to be fair, Defiance would have lowered anyway because we got married. So it wouldn't have actually made a difference for the patricians. This is the interesting thing. Really? That's really funny. Your August Majesty, some anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading most inflammation. What are they doing? They're casting aspirations against you. What's new? It's the damn printing press. Something's different this time. They're not just calling you a bad queen, they're criticizing the very concept of monarchy. This is republicanism. And not in Kurth, but in our own very kingdom. What shall we do? We will crush them like bugs. Anyone carrying such a pamphlet will be killed. No, we can't do that. We can't kill people in the streets. That is crazy. B is a wild one. B is too wild. Because people will rebel. We're actually really close. People will rebel. Because no matter what, the patricians are going to get their scheme because we're getting married. So that will lower our defiance anyway. So B will not do anything, essentially. But I don't like it anyway. I think we should vote A, everybody. I'll pay you to it. Vote A with me. Vote A. Take a little bit of pocket change. A is the golden choice. Take your money. Take your bribe. Money, 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 money. Money looks good on you. There you go. If anyone wants a little bit of money, A is the way to be. Enjoy. Money is the way. DJ, I'm sorry. I think you just missed it. I will find these troublemakers, Your Majesty. Rest assured. Ah, we did it. The spy master is good at her word. It turns out that the printer responsible is a rogue professor kicked out of Quail University for anti-monarchist thoughts. He smuggled a printing press out of the university to make matters worse. I think he was funded by the Republic of Kurth. The troublesome professor was put to death and the printing press thrown into the river. For now, you sleep easy and authority is high. To war! Those scholars can be killed, ideas can't. For the first time, people across the kingdom seriously contemplate the idea of republic. But for now, it remains a fringe faction. Of rabble-rouser and radicals. Authority did stay up. Witch hunting. Let's get married first, and then we'll deal with the witch, maybe. Your wedding to Dominica is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. The French Revolution, right? Yep. Yeah, we'll stay with a stern authority. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bernard's Cathedral with Dominica at your side. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? Authority actually goes up when I say I do as well. I do. And I pronounce you queen and wife. Oh, look at that 10 authority. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Dominica, laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Dominica, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. She's growing up so fast. Hey, thank you, thank you. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it? Well, she's flattering, isn't she? She's quite nice. I don't think we've had a spouse like that. I will agree with her. And I would hydrate at the same time. You know, it's been a long day, lots of partying. Cheers. They can have an heir. What you don't know is the wolf in her grants her the ability to put a baby in her. That's the lore we're going with. That's the lore we're going with, Clever. She's got that wolf in her. Yeah, let's say Dominica will get the wolf as well. It's gonna be an official baby. Yeah, yeah. That's the that's gonna be the lore behind it. You draw a long conversation in which Dominica seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with whatever you say. By night's end, you still don't know who Dominica really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. Go to separate bedchambers, still strangers. Aw. That's quite sad. How about that witch? For weeks, you've searched for a witch or a warlock that can treat your dark and bloody dreams. No one in the church would be outraged if they found out. You must take discreet action in your witch hunt. Oh, trade is 100. Nice, that works. Yeah, it's dangerous up there. Ask traders and traveler merchants for information. Have your army scour the countryside. I'm gonna do trade. You have your city watch question every trader coming through the capital, and your local nobles do the same. At the rumor mill, you hope to find some whispers of what you're searching for. You can only hope a clue turns up soon. Not only are your dreams getting more frequent, they're becoming more vivid. You're starting to doubt their dreams at all. Crazy. Got that wolf. Well, patricians, I think you're gonna get it anyway, no matter who we married from the marriage. Anchored a few miles away from the sunny coast, noble patrician that Dutch Duck II has invited their closest confidants aboard their yacht. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is, behold. Oh, your majesty, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear anything. Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the queen, this is a peasant who is the queen's spitting image. Remarkably, and just in time, the spy master trusts us so much that he's not noticed that we're refitting civilian vessels into battleships. That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the queen and putting this fool in her place. How do we manage that? In the kingdom to be in utter chaos, bad enough that the queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of the scheme, patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Stability break, okay. Patricians in the north are doing pretty good. In the north, we sell things with axes and games, not common bribery. We'll see if the peasants will turn into werewolves. We'll eat everyone. Okay, we're getting everything is in the capital this time. The Royal Inquisition. Let's do that one. Oh, this is from the... Oh, wait. Advises nobles, I bring dire news. The queen is a creature of the seventh god. A murderous shapeshifter. A bloodthirsty werebeast, they know. Excuse me? What are you saying? Your wife, Dominica, cast her eye away from you as she can't bear to look you in the eyes. Is our wife divorcing us? Have we just been broken up with? What was the other events? Oh. We should have taken it off. Cursed with the hunger of beasts, she must be put down for the good of the kingdom. What a preposterous lie. It is. Roderick, why would your daughter do this? The evidence is overwhelming. The more people have disappeared, the more sure I am of your guilt. Esteemed nobles, take action. The queen must be burned at the stake. What? Wait a second. Fake news. Well, A won't actually burn me at the stake, surely. Surely that wouldn't do that. Right? Would A actually burn me at the stake? Well, I'm vetoing A there. I refuse to be burned at the... I mean, I'm intrigued, actually. Vote what you like. I'm curious. Clive was like, I'm curious what happened. Do you reckon it would really just kill me off? What? That'd be a crazy way to end. I just can't imagine they would burn me at the stake. You know? Yeah. Let's execute the High Inquisition. Thank you. DJ, Kermit, Moa, Ozzy, it's Modric. Thank you. You think it would actually kill me? That's crazy. You breathe a sigh of relief as the High Inquisition is dragged away, practically frothing at the mouth. She's executed before sundown, but the damage is done. Oh, the faith, of course. That would be the what a crazy pull if that's how he died. The barons did want me dead. Really speaks volumes, doesn't it? All across the kingdom, peasants and nobles alike whisper behind closed doors about your beastly nature. The Inquisitors glare at you from beneath their hoods. The High Inquisition accusations will not be forgotten. But even her replacement, who looks remarkably like the original, I see you with a hunger. Oh, Kermit, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for not getting me killed, everybody. So the Inquisition wants me dead. A vanity project? The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. If I keep winning till game 10, then the barons will carry on again. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned, don't you think? It's time you leave a lasting mark on this kingdom. I propose you carve your majesty visage into the side of a mountain. It'll take dozens of artists, thousands of hours. Yes, we will be doing this. That does sound very pleasing. I'm so glad you think so, your majesty. Be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You'll call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness that'll sure get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. I do feel like this feels very authoritative to just have me up. Yes, and the nobles will fund it. It's crazy. That's crazy. No, stability is incredibly low. Yeah. which is actually really good for the patricians. You want me to go bankrupt? You want me to go bankrupt? Now, Moa, how about I give you the golden choice? And then that means you get more. You get more money for that. That sounds like a good plan to me. I think that sounds like a good plan. No, I think that would still bankrupt you. I do want it though. Go for it. I think A would be funny. I would happily choose A. We could get the money back easy, I think. What's 2,000 gold? Pocket change, am I right? We could get it back. And I get this sweet mountainside. Yes, Chiefs. Yes. C is a great choice. Perfect. I think we'll be fine. 2,000 is a lot of money, but I think we'll be fine. This will be the new wonder of Celeste Earth. Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project's completion. But the work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storm knocks down its scaffolding, and a rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Wow. Your Majesty, I have to admit, this is more than I've bitten off. I've bitten off more than I could chew. I'm sure it'll work out in the end. I'd be right next to Desmond III. Yeah, you're not wrong. So I want to see a news article of just the two heads next to each other. I think that would be so funny. We're gonna have our own Mount Rushmore. As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect is a grand ideas will take longer than. So it's good. Be next game. Mount Ashenfell. I guess it'll be like up here. Well, let's hope nothing costs me money, because I don't have much of it. Whew. Your Majesty, something's definitely happening at the university. People are massing outside the Library of Old Lore. Money, 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 money. Wait. I've got the emote for this. Money, 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 money. Your Majesty, something is definitely happening. I don't understand the soldiers. They're giving out wine. Let's go. It's true. People are gathering at the university courtyards, trying to catch a glimpse of what's going on through the windows. Arrest everyone. Come on. Get them up. Stability also goes down. Damn it. The courtyards are cleared, the people rounded up, and a few scholars arrested as well for good measure. Stability is tanked, yeah. Now, actually, what about the Quail University itself? The law is too precious to leave scholars or the people, surely. Well, I don't know. We could lose by running out of stability, so let's not do that. I think naturally arrest the scholar, but do whatever you want. We've got quite a lot of authority, so losing one here and there probably is not that big a deal. It's only been an hour and a half. This game feels like it's been going on for a lot longer. The spy was useless. I think he just went and got drunk. I think that's literally what the story was, is he went in, got drunk, and then told us some stories. which is kind of very funny. Oh, the spy told us that they were... Oh, I didn't realize. The council agrees that nothing is to be done about the potential activities of the scholars at Quell University. Over the next few months, the Library of Old Law becomes a nexus for revolutionary rhetoric. People talk openly about your legitimacy at the front. Oh, it went down by 2. Damn. I won't lie, Defiance has been pretty high for a while. Defiance is high, stability is low. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong, eh? And it's time for an auction again. So, a reminder what everybody needs. B is Gobi is ready to put everything in B. Authority for barons. Stability for patricians. And faith for the chiefs. So everyone actually has what they want. If you don't want the barons to get to the next stage, make sure you outvote them for authority. Stop them. Stop them. They cannot continue their tyranny. Will you let them continue like this? I think not. I think not. Paxton, hello. Yeah, I remember you saying happy birthday. Moa doesn't want to part with your 8,000 gold coins. I respect it. I respect it. Now everyone is doing the classic eBay strat where they leave it to the last second and dump a bunch of money in, you know. So we'll see what happens. Mars has broke strategy and dumped in now. I respect that. Govi, did you get that? Those 2 real last minute ones. Govi, I think you did get that last one. Nice. Kermit, thank you for raising stability. It's about time. It's about time we get some stability, to be fair. What if we just lose because we run out of stability or something stupid? Imagine if that's how we go out. About your heir. Let's talk about an heir first. Your marriage to Dominica is not what you'd hoped. She seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast, you exchange only a few frosty words before she departs to a board meeting. Oh, that's sad. The last thing on your mind is producing an heir, but the needs of the kingdom must prevail. She did rat me out, yeah. Bastard. Divorce her. If I could, I would. I'm sorry. She ratted me out. Shocking. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, but even if they're a bastard or one of your youngest of many cousins. Me and my wife will have a baby together. The wolf will do it. The wolf will prevail. Returns are not accepted. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruler so you can get down to business. Yeah, just get rid of her, get another one. It's be like I remember the North had quite a nice offering. Pagan prophecies. The Northern Chief's God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. What does it say? Besides the point, all I know is that specific heresy is spreading like a wildfire and must be stamped out immediately. What she means to say is the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. Can you tell me what this means? We did kill the Inquisitor. Yeah, we did. The prophecy tells of an authoritarian queen who is overthrown by a northern warrior. The savior of the pagan know themselves as the throne breaker, the sword of value, or lord renderer. That's you, by the way, the authoritarian queen, not the lord renderer. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of the false gods, including the ninth, whom Celeste will lead into a bobbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. That's crazy. Spymaster is a liar. What do I need to do? We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. The pagans still blindly worship their god. However, if they don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Let's send in the rest of the Inquisition, you know. But then we lose authority. We either lose authority. Who did I marry? I married into the patricians. You weren't an option, sadly, Andrew. In fact, are you the patricians anyway? Where are you actually? Oh, Andrew, you are a patrician. So I did marry into the patricians, which is where you are. So it works. Yeah, A is kind of devious. I don't know if it is worth it though. That's the thing. Golden choice A. B is probably the best. I'm gonna do B. Actually, no. No, they won't. No one will want to do that. Okay, let's do it. Let's vote A. I think A is the best. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chiefs. You need God. You need God in your lands. Faith will prevail in the north. I'm sorry. And I really hope that it doesn't come to bite us. If we lose way too much stability. I'm nervous. Let's find out. Rosie's not even in the game and she's voting B. I don't know. It was worth a try. The Archbishop mobilizes the priesthood. Emergency sermons are held in every church across the kingdom, warning to the faithhood to stay vigilant against pagan lies. Oh wow, defiance is really high in the north. Yikes. Okay. Hundreds of priests are sent up north to preach to the local populace, which naturally causes tension with the chiefs. You hope it'll be enough. Okay. Well, the chiefs are very close to being able to rebel. Your Majesty, I received worrying reports, worrying and confusing. But there's so many bad things that are covered, you know, so many bad things. I pay you too much to be confused, my spy master. As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, you barely pay me anything. Thanks. Oh really? I didn't know that. We've received words. We've received reports from one of our little birdies in the noble patrician the Duck's villa. They have the most unusual guest. Let me guess. The second god himself. Is you, Your Majesty, or someone who looks just like you? I have no reason to suspect patricians of plotting anything, and yet I can't square this away. Unfortunately, I can't devote too many resources to solving this problem. Oh, this is crazy. I recommend you call a meeting with the council to do something to put this to a stop. Well, we don't have the money to do that. We can't raise defiance. Actually, no, that'll be raising defiance for the patricians, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would just raise defiance for patricians. So B is naturally. B is the natural vote. Yeah, vote B. I ain't giving you money. Yeah, B makes sense. You barons dump so much money on those auctions. Mars is screaming vote B. Moa doesn't want the vote. It's Roderick just wanted to vote anyway, even though it's kind of against you. I respect it. Sorry, Kermit. You send your best knights to kick down doors and rampage through the coastal villas, searching for your doppelganger. It doesn't accomplish much except ticking off the patricians. If this doppelganger exists, she's moving to a safe location. But at least you've bought yourself some time. You've hampered the patricians' efforts. Their stat goal will be not evaluated to the end of next season. So to be honest, all we've done there is let the Chiefs take it. I was thinking that. Yeah, I was thinking that. Interesting. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Gorfilda, the chief's claimant, sits atop the throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you as queen in the north. The Lord renders soon to be queen of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord rendered, chosen of Valtor. Glory to Morgana in the north. Let's just destabilize the kingdom. That would be an interesting way to end it, Mars. I've never seen that happen before. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false queen in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. So, you can either do A, lure the queen to the north and sacrifice her in a pagan ritual, or B, sacrifice thousands of goats to the old god and call upon them to intervene. A or B. Lower own defiance, okay. Okay, sure, that interesting. I feel like lower defiance is actually probably quite hard, isn't it? But we'll find out. We'll find out. Chiefs, I respect it. You will lure me up north and stab me. So it is destined, so it will be. Spread the word of all Morgana's children. The Thronebreaker has risen and the false queen will fall. But I want to sacrifice. Okay. But first we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there'll be a lot of work to do. That is actually a very interesting point. Funny. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower their defiance to 5 or less. 5 or less is actually not that much. So actually, you've kind of chokeholded me there. I can't keep it high, but I can't keep it low either. Any higher, you'll be screwed. Any lower, you'll be... That's interesting. I'm not going to bribe you. I could really do with some money. I can really do with some money. If I tax the chiefs, they'll just rebel. Hey. See, it's close. It's close. More money. I could really do with some money. Yeah, fine. I won't. Keep your money. Teamwork against the Blood Eagle. Bankruptcy looms. Wild beast attacks. I hope that's not me. Well, let's maybe let's get some money first, eh? The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we could procure a few options. Get a bank loan or sell off your crown jewels. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh no, balls. That lowers authority, and lower authority. Oh, damn it. we might have to print some money here. Oh, that Lord Defiance. Oh, wait. We've actually been put in a chokehold there. Yeah. So essentially, what just to sum it up for everyone, I can either pick, like, take a hefty loan, sell off crown jewels, or crack open tombs. Well, yeah. So these two will decrease authority, which means the chiefs can rebel. And if I crack open the tomb, it raises defiance, which means the chiefs can rebel. So no, either way, they're gonna be able to rebel, unless I print my own money, which is also a terrible decision. Holy Crusade. It's like, I promise we will rebel. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna do that because I think that'll make everyone be able to rebel against me. I think the loan is probably the best one, unless it goes down by 2. How does anyone know how more ergonomics? Print my own money. Stability is way too low for the tombs, yeah. So tombs is not an option. Royal mint is not an option. I don't think royal mint is an option. How long will it take for things to be screwed with the royal mint? Does anyone know? It's just at a random later date.
I beg you to not print money.
So printing money could actually make it so we win, because I've only got like another 1 or 2 seasons to go before I win anyway, potentially. What do we think? Marauder. I think printing would be kind of interesting. It will hit next game. This is a tough one. This is a real tough one. We're doing it. We're printing our money. We printed money. Printing is bad for business. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Just a little bit of money. It's just a little bit of money. Think the dog witches. It has a chance of coming to hurt me in 2 seasons. It's gonna be close. I think it will be fine, because we might just lose by loss of stability. Oh, Your Highness, I bring ill tidings from the north. Wildlife has gone berserk in rural areas. They are attacking villages and traveling across. Oh, I do need to see this. Shall be wide. Oh, beautiful. I love that. That is really good. With a move that's nearly emptied the royal coffers, Queen Elk II has commissioned a facial carving of the side the newly named Mount Monument. Her carving will be added alongside the image of King Desmond III, a noteworthy king from ages ago. Unfortunately, this work has seen setback after setback. It's currently uncertain the Queen will ever live to see her own work. I love it. I think that's great. That's great. Beasts, you say? We'll get a new name when our queen is built. We'll name it something. These are not mere beasts, your majesty. They are great hulking creatures clearly twisted by magic. Some say they walk and talk like people. The northern warriors are afraid. They say creatures are a dark omen and a sign of the end. Andrew, good to see you. Depths below, what's going on? These chiefs that can't handle a few wild animals? The other regions have plenty of their own problems, Your August Majesty. No one wants to march up to the frozen north for something like this. More werewolves. It does seem like this. You are all as useful as nipples on a breastplate. Point of order, Your Highness. Through the church's presence in the north is minimal. We can provide shelter for those who need it. All will be welcome, whether they are adherent to the true God or not. That's the least we could do. Or you can, if you can afford it, you can send a detachment of merchants who are afraid of a few wild bears. This should put the end to the crisis. How about you seek refuge in the Ninth God churches? That sounds quite nice, doesn't it? I say C as well. Please take a little bit of money while you vote for C, everybody. Have a little bit of pocket change. Hydrate. I will, of course I will give you money. Lego, hello. Of course you get a little bit of money. I was just like, they're killing werebears. I won't stand for it. They will be by themselves. The Chiefs would definitely rebel with A. Yeah, 100% they would rebel. Kermit's like, yes. Rebel. Stunning. Let's see what happens. The Archbishop instructs all churches across the north to open their doors to refugees fleeing from the attacks. They are more than glad for the assistance. Over time, the beasts withdraw. The Northerners are grateful for the church's help, with many finding a new place in their hearts for the Ninth God and his disciples. Is that? Oh, yeah, of course, we don't even need faith. I forgot that was last time. That was before. Either way, it's kind of nice. To the patricians. Dominica, you're talking to me again? I thought you didn't like beasts. Elk, I have found something and I wanted to ask of you. Oh. We will continue to block them, yeah. I'm surprised this hasn't been done yet, to be fair. We are so far on the stream. We're like 2 hours in. Wow. Whew. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I'm a very successful jeweler's guild back at the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I gave my daughter some advice. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council, eliminate some of those import duties. That's corruption, plain and simple, Dominica. I wouldn't call it that. It's just a helping hand, that's all. Our workers would surely thank you for it. Dominica, you ratted me out. I'm not doing it. Forget it. Dominica, get out of here. That's right. You better apologize, Dominica. Get out. She sighs and withdraws. The next week she sleeps and takes her meals in another wing of the palace. Get lost, Dominica. I'm glad to see the marriage is going well. Somewhere along the coast, noble patrician that Dutch duck strolls in their olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom is in complete chaos. The peasants are so nervous they're joining the army in droves, so someone will give them a sword. Yeah, she's just using me. Sorry. It's perfect we have to strike. What do you intend for us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the queen in full view of the honor guard and the palace watch? No, of course not. We'll need to chaos in our advantage. We have two options. What do you think? Raise defiance or lower your farming? Raise defiance or lower your farming, patricians. It's actually looking pretty good for you, patricians. I'm hopeful. Because if the patricians win, then that's the Ashenfell Dynasty back on the throne. So I'm not against it. It's up to you. Raise defiance a lower farming. Inflation will be fine. You want to go for B? Okay. It's a manufacturer of food. If the coast is gripped with famine, we can convince the queen to come and visit.
Hydrate brothers.
Hydrate brothers.
Stays hydrated till the 30th March shall buy him a Nintendo Switch.
If they win before inflation hits, it'll be the Ashenfell Dynasty's problems to deal with. Yeah, that was kind of funny. If the ghost is gripped with famine, we can convince the queen to come visit us, kiss babies, hand out bread, that sort of thing. Then we strike. One queen rides to the coast and another queen rides home. Your genius knows no bounds. But what of our own citizens? Won't they starve? You know what they say, we can make an omelet of our starving a few presents. For the final stage of the scheme, the patricians must lower farming to 4 or less. You're on 6, so that's not that bad. It's a tough one. Scheming bastards. I don't like how low stability is. I really don't like it. It makes me nervous. I was tempted, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. Is our wife gonna divorce us? A delicate matter. She's gonna divorce us, isn't she? As usual, Dominica has spent the days in her office as far away from you as the palace walls allow. But after you've eaten your separate dinners, she strolls in wearing an obviously fake smile. Yeah, she's divorcing us. I've endured this so-called marriage as long as I could bear, but simply I can't do it anymore. Your esteemed highness, it's time we part ways. I want a divorce. Dominica, the worst one. This is our first divorce. Thank the ninth. Now we can stop pretending. Pretending depths below. If you've been pretending, you haven't been doing it very well. Every time we all get in the same way, with you stomping down everything I wish for. I say no to her once. You didn't even lift a finger to help the coastal merchants when they were in need. No, we've not had a child. This was never going to work. It's over for now. For good or ill, I call for the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Yes, very good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'm sure it all goes smoothly. Archbishop, surely you can't support this. Your Majesty, I care about the kingdom, and the Queen Consort Dominica was very convincing that the kingdom is better without her being married to you. I could force her to stay with me. We can't divorce Isla. Ugh. We can't divorce. What would the nobles say? We can't divorce. I'm divorcing you. All right, I have this. I'm divorcing you, Dominica. I'm divorcing you. Oh, we're getting. We might lose because of stability here. There will be a civil war, but we may also lose to stability, right? This feels like a 2 stability loss. Bank the knife. So Dominica is ready to leave. Can we kill her? It's a pity it ended this way, but it's probably better in the long run, isn't it? If you return how to say it. Thank you. Thank God. So clever. The interesting thing is you're now going to have to show a divorce on the family tree, which is very exciting. I guess you're going to have to do a line with like an X in it or something. Alright, she was technically married into us. It's a big old red X. Yeah. And she's gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but your honor guards, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors, practically alone. We've got 0 stability. Are we losing because of stability? Word quickly gets out, and the chiefs. No, they need defines. Yeah, I've got 2. I can fix this. Word quickly gets out. The kingdom is shaken by the news in the capital and beyond. Everyone's gossiping about what happened. Defiance is going up. Your Serene Highness, you rejected my dear Dominica, my own blood. This is an outrage. Kazo, hi, how you doing, my friends? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Things are taking a turn. You may or may notice a zero stability here. Oh, God. Your Serene Highness, you rejected my dear Dominica. She divorced me. That's not the point. I and my fellow patricians worked hard to put the dowry together for poor Dominica, tailor her outfit, prepare her feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petitioned the Queen to refund the cost of the wedding. No. I will hand over nothing. I will hand over nothing. I'm sorry. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it. Maybe A has stability. To make a child stronger. Well, I will let you choose. Fine, we'll choose A. We'll choose A. Go on then. I think A. Kazuhoi is instantly like, refund the wedding. I think A is the best place to be. Actually, the lower defiance is kind of nice. Patricians, you don't want to rebel? I thought you'd want to rebel. Oh, yeah, farming. Farming's fine. We got the money. We got the money. Now, this is going well. I think it's safe to say this is going swimmingly. One of the treasurers have handed over the gold. You wait for the response. It's Roderick and his cronies. There is still some grumbling about the divorce, but the coin helps them sweat. Sweet, not sweat, sweet. As for Dominica, she lives happily on Roderick's estate. She may run into problems with her tangled love life, but that's no longer your problem. Right. So we've got 2 to fix every problem that we have with the kingdom. I think this is perfectly fine. When you are about to give up hope on finding a witch, a merchant traveling through the capital from a district, Dakros, tells you where you can find one after a few dozen drinks, of course. Her name is Magdalene, and she has agreed to meet you in a secluded grove just outside of Drakenroth in the north. Oh, she looks pretty nice. All part of my long plan. Yeah, things have taken a turn. Things have taken a turn. At what cost did you bring it down, Goey? At what cost? Regarding her for the first time, you know she's very much a witch. Thick, ragged hair, a toothy grin. The only thing she's dangerous ritual. I can help you, but you must be prepared. Or I can help you overcome the spirits within you, giving you control over your new power. But the ritual is more dangerous. Help me control my power. Help me control my power. I'm going to become a powerful werebear. Control the power. First, we must procure a number of rare ingredients. I will need the antlers of an ancient wither stag, a live goat, a moonstone dagger, and a bottle of wine. Red only, please. I've got money. Yeah, I've got money. Most of these things I can procure myself with time, but any help would be appreciative. You wish to be cured quickly, especially with the... Was there a space? I will find the... Are they missing a word there? I will find the... But you must source the rest. Yeah, I'll find all the agreements. Yeah, take it. Yeah, I got money. The mysterious and the... It's worth nothing. You source ingredients quickly, making sure they're genuine and high quality. You try not to arouse suspicions in the process. When you next meet with Magdalene, she prepared a ritual circle in her grove. The goat is brought before the oldest tree in the circle and slaughtered with a moonstone dagger. Yeah, so dangerous that I can't say it. The blood mixes with the wine, which she bids you drink before tying you down to a stone altar. What about the... what about the... Patience, Your Majesty. This is clearly going to have a name, but that's really funny. Magdalene then takes a mortar and pestle and mixes in the... with the blood wine, creating a thick and mushy paste. The moment the substance passes your lips, horrible sights swim your vision. What do we do with the... Hey, Galahan, welcome. Touch my jaw. Oh, it failed! It failed. It's probably the did it, yeah. Oh, God. What's happening? I'm losing control. Pain streaks through your body as you thrash at the bindings. Magdalene shouts in alarm, and you know something has gone wrong. The beast only smiles as if it's beckoning you. You don't remember much of what comes next, only that you rip free of the restraints and tear Magdalene limb from limb. Then you race into the forest to join your new pack. We turned into a werewolf and dipped. That's great. Vote for B. Vote B, everybody. The Barons do not deserve this victory. They didn't even get past the first one. Everybody, vote B. Vote B. Vote B. Vote B. The Mathman Dynasty is back on the throne, baby! Yeah. We're back, baby! We're back. Wait, wait, wait. No, it would have won if I didn't vote as well. I was quick. Marcel Ashenfell is back on the throne. The Queen has turned into a werewolf. Sorry, Govey. No, I'm sorry. It's how it works. You gotta be quick on the draw. Quick on the draw. That's great. That's great. I really wanted Mathman to be back on the throne. Marcel of the Ashenfell Dynasty. We were gonna lose as well. Battle Tank, sorry for coming just at the end there, my friend. A lot of people have just came right at the end. But oh, what a trip. I can't. That is so funny. So the werewolf took control of the Queen, and the Queen is gone. The Queen has disappeared into the shadows. The did it. Whatever there was. I think naturally that Queen has to be called like the Wolf or something. Like the unspeakable was actually a really good one as well. Elk 2 the Elk 2 the Elk the unstoppable, unstable even. Moa, thank you for the billies. Moa, I'm pleased you could get the win. I can't believe that's such a good ending. Oh, Battle Tank, our wife right at the start called us out to the Inquisition and told us. Yeah, that is an incredibly early end to the game. It's only been 2 hours. We won't continue though, because if we were to continue, we'll be continuing next week. So everyone that has just came in and who didn't get to see a lot, we do this every Monday. So if you haven't already, you can see there is a cheeky Discord link at the top there, discord.gg/mathman. If you join there, then what you'll do is you'll get to see all of the behind the scenes stuff. So we have like royal gazettes of the story, which I'm sure there's going to be one about, oh, there's a blue-haired werewolf in the woods. There's you can vote behind the scenes. It's good fun. You're welcome to join. The more the merrier. We also have the family trees. So you may notice that the family tree is actually going to curve back around, and it's gone back to King Roderick. So King Roderick leaded. Then it went to Queen Elk the First, the lion. Then Queen Elk the Second, the unstable, or whatever she was called. And it's gonna go back to Roderick the Third. Yeah, you're welcome to make a poll for it. I'm cool. Oh, sorry, there is a poll. So the poll is the wolf, the monster, the queen of blood, the unspeakable, the unstable. What would you like to call this queen? The Queen of Blood is kind of a sweet title, to be fair. I personally like the Queen of Blood, but the Unspeakable is also a banging title. It's just in the chat there. That was to be honest, what a great story. And the best thing is when the next game starts, we're gonna have to sort out this terrible this terrible thing. Oh, the Discord, it's just at the top, but I'll type it again. There is, it's just discord.gg/mathman. It's probably hidden because of the poll. The Unspeakable is currently winning the poll for the name of the queen. No, that's fine, Gobi. That's fine. I think that was a good game. Although that's probably our quickest game we've had, because it's normally it's normally 3 or 4 hours, isn't it? So very quick. But King Marcel will take over. What a guy. Let's read the stories. Actually, I can't believe we died like that. I've not really had it where the monarchy just dies early. So after a ritual, oh, let me spin my camera. After a ritual went wrong, Queen Elk turned into a full-fledged monster. She haunted the forest outside the capital for years, feasting on traveling merchants. In haste to complete their scheme, the barons mishandled their gunpowder. It blew up in their faces. Literally all that was found of Baron Sufframage was a pair of boots with feet still inside. The chiefs decided that the time must not have been ripe. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the god speakers, who waited for the right omens to arise again. The patricians leapt into the power vacuum left by Queen Elk II's death, but Marcel took the crown with the council's blessing. Beautiful. Yeah, I didn't die. I've just gone into the wilderness. I failed a 90% chance, yes. Which is crazy. I really hope that we come back in the next one. Queen Elk II, the Beast, is what they call. But it was very much an XCOM vote there. So that's Queen Elk II, aka the Beast, or whatever we end up going by. The Unspeakable is currently leading in the poll. Moa just hit past 10,000. Kermit, you're the poorest noble, sorry. And we're going to be going into the next game with some interesting stats, aka 0 stability. I hope stability equals itself out when we start the next game. Imagine. I don't know if I will play anything else, to be honest. I know it's a bit of an early end for the stream. Oh, well, let's go back to 4. That's quite nice. Do we have a time for when we do XCOM? We don't have an official time, no. We will be playing it at some point, though. It's one of those ones that we've had the plan to play for a while. We've just not got around to it. the next game will be crazy because we're gonna get the the hit of the money going. Which XCOM do we have? We got XCOM 2. Is it? I didn't even know there was an XCOM 3, to be honest. Like a new XCOM 3, is it? If I could spell XCOM. Or is this one of the old ones? Oh, okay. I thought you might be like talking about an old one. So, Queen Elk II, aka the Unspeakable. What a title. What a story. I really do hope that the Queen comes back. So, I think we're gonna end early. I won't lie. I know it was a quick stream. I know it was a quick stream, but to be fair, it actually kind of works okay for me because I gotta go to bed quite early. So, because I need to go out. Is that a quick little drink? They can all only call her her. The. Feel like a little hamster then. There's only a little bit of water at the bottom, so I had to get the right angle to be able to drink it. Well, it's been a pleasure, everybody. Shall we raid someone? Is anyone playing the game right now? YouTube chats, I will leave you. Goodbye to the YouTubes. Goodbye, YouTube. And let's who's live? Who is around? I enjoyed that stream. That was very fun.